In the stillness of a quiet evening, an old grandfather sat by the fire with his grandson. The flames flickered softly, casting long shadows on the wooden cabin walls. The boy looked troubled, his young face heavy with confusion. Sensing this, the grandfather leaned closer. "My child," he said gently, "why do you look so burdened tonight?" The boy sighed. "Grandfather, sometimes I feel things I do not understand. I feel anger rise inside me. I compare myself to others. I feel impatient with myself. And then I feel guilty for feeling that way. It is like two voices fight inside me." The grandfather smiled knowingly. "Yes," he said, "it is true. Inside every person there is a battle, a fight between two wolves." The boy's eyes widened. "Two wolves? What do you mean?" "One wolf is darkness," the grandfather said. "It is anger, envy, greed, arrogance, fear, and hate. This wolf lives on doubt and destruction." "And the other?" the boy whispered. "The other wolf is light," the grandfather said. "It is kindness, patience, humility, hope, faith, and love. This wolf lives on peace, compassion, and truth." The boy's hands clenched tightly. "And these wolves fight inside me?" "Yes, child," the grandfather whispered. "They fight inside me too. And inside every man, woman, and child. They never stop. Every day of our lives, the battle rages on." The boy stared at the fire, watching sparks rise like stars into the night sky. After a long silence, he asked quietly, "Grandfather, which wolf wins?" The old man closed his eyes, breathing in the silence of the moment. Then he opened them, filled with deep wisdom, and said, "The one you feed." The fire crackled louder, as if agreeing with the truth. The boy's heart pounded. He finally understood. The wolf of darkness grows stronger each time we choose anger over peace, greed over gratitude, hate over love. But the wolf of light grows stronger each time we forgive, each time we are patient, each time we choose kindness over cruelty. It is our daily choices, small and unseen, that feed one wolf and starve the other. Think about this, the grandfather continued. When you choose to forgive, even when it is hard, you are feeding the light wolf. When you take a breath instead of snapping back in anger, you are feeding it again. When you share what little you have, when you listen instead of only speaking, when you are thankful for what you already hold. Each of these is food for the wolf of light. The boy thought carefully. He remembered moments when he had shouted in anger and how empty he felt after. He remembered moments when he had been patient or kind or forgiving, and how those moments stayed in his heart, making him feel strong. The grandfather looked into the fire. "People often believe life is decided in great victories," he said, "but it is not. Life is decided in the quiet choices you make when no one is watching. Each choice feeds one wolf or the other. That is how character is built. That is how destinies are shaped." Outside, the night was still. The wind whispered gently through the pines. Inside, the fire burned lower, and the boy felt something shift inside him. He realized the battle was not far away or impossible to understand. It was close. It was his own heart. The grandfather placed his hand on the boy's shoulder. "Remember, child," he said softly, "your greatest victories will not be the ones the world sees. They will be the small ones, the choices you make each day, the nights you chose patience when you could have lashed out, the mornings you rose even when hope felt thin. Those are the moments that feed the right wolf." The flames died down into soft embers, and the boy sat quietly, carrying the lesson deep into his soul, a lesson that would guide him for the rest of his life. So tonight, When you feel that inner tug, remember the two wolves. Make the quiet, sometimes difficult choice. Feed what you want to become. Feed the light. Every day you decide which wolf to feed.